We climb up to the 9th floor of Dishong Tower on what I think is real world day 4 of being in here. This is probably like game day 2, but I think it's real world day 4. Ah, the good old law firm level. Okay, I completely forgot about that. And there's definitely a Schitt's Creek joke in there somewhere. Which, by the way, if you've never seen that show, and I know it might sound like I said a bad word, I didn't. You have to see the show to understand. Good stuff. Such a great show. Really is. Oh, man. Anyway, we are going to just keep pushing our way through Dishong here, and at some point we'll be done. And I guess at this point I'm also committed to getting through this thing before Alpha 20 drops, so I gotta kind of make sure I do that, huh? I guess we'll take those. I think we're collecting some of that stuff. You are unlocked, ma'am. Ma'am? Hey, cat. If you saw my aim just randomly go to the left, that was my cat jumping up on my arm. Like, no joke. She steered my aim. She tried to make me miss. Why are you trying to get us injured, kitty? Why? We have a full inventory here. Just like straight up. Okay, hold on. That's too annoying. Let me turn that off. Goodness. I mean, all the food stuff is kind of well and good. I guess we can do the red tea. That's fine. That'll free up an inventory slot. Honestly, we don't even need that. I mean, there are things that we can drop. I'm kind of like, whatever. I don't think we're going to need the campfire or the grill stuff at this point. I mean, we have so much food, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop and scrap all those things. That's fine. We could scrap the anvil. Crucible, obviously we cannot because that's basically steel. I don't even remember why I kept the stun baton. I think we have a better one back at base, so I'm going to get rid of that. Today I've decided I don't want it, but I will take that and I'll take the mechanical parts. I think there's a chance we could maybe repair that auger and sell it for a decent amount. Let me just see. We've got repair kits to burn here. Yeah, 1934. That's pretty good. That's better than some of the stuff we've been seeing. And I know, it's totally random. That's the point. That is the point. Sometimes I do things that are completely the opposite of what I just said I was going to do. Literally the point. Okay? Now that we're all on the same page, let's keep chopping and walking. I guess we're going to be chopping today instead of shooting everyone. I don't know, there was a lot of shooting involved in yesterday's episode. Which, you know, it's cool. There was also a fair amount of chopping early on, too, if I remember correctly. But for whatever reason, I decided to start shooting, and I may decide to do that again. It really comes down to health. Oh, here we go. Hollow point ammunition. Learn how to craft HP 762. That is not the last one. I was really hopeful there. I thought maybe we finished off yet another book. I mean, we're not really using sniper rifles specifically. We're definitely using 762. I mean, no question that. We went through a bunch of that with the Horde. The last Blood Moon Horde, that is. Ooh, semi-mod schematic. Excellent. So we can now make a semi-automatic trigger. Put that in something. This level's all very quiet so far. I mean, I realize we had all the running businessmen to start with, but we've kind of entered a bit of a quieter area, it seems, where all these zombies are just regular straight-up Zeds, and there's nothing really going on with them. Which is cool, because that allows us to maybe slowly regenerate more health. We've already read that one before, but here's a schematic for the auto shotgun. Nice. That makes me want to put points in shotgun so we can make a better one, because we haven't really found a good one to this point. We have one. It's just it's low quality. Okay, I'm going to switch over to firearms whenever there are birds involved, where possible. because that will make my life about 13 degrees better than it already had been. Yeah, degrees. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and take advantage of that guy being asleep. You're not asleep, but you will now go back to sleep. Okay. That was kind of awkward there. I suspect we have some walkers still. We don't have too many runners. Or they would have been over here already like that guy. Ooh, look at that. Impact bracing mod schematic. Excellent. Those are good. I like those. Although at some point, if you take enough... if you put enough points into parkour, you don't really need that mod. So it'll essentially open up an additional slot for you on your boots. Or you could even just, you know, do something that I will do one of these days, which is do more of a speed build. Like a speed maneuverability build where you don't even use boots, you use running shoes. I will do that one of these days, I promise. I will do that. Maybe we'll even do that for Alpha 20. We'll do a running shoes and college jacket build. And just go crazy on parkour and athletic type stuff so that we can really maneuver. That might be a little fun to do that. I don't know. It's one of those things that I've thought about before, and sometimes I just get stuck in how I want to play. Like, I want to do X, Y, Z, so I don't. But that one might be kind of fun to do. It'd be a different one for sure. I'm going to check this guy over here, because we're not quite at the top, but we're getting pretty close now. And I think we're going to end up bypassing some floors. Okay. And then the thing I'm really not sure about is over here. Is that where we came from? We came from there by way of the outside. Okay, for some reason it looked weird to me when we were over there fighting, and I wanted to take a second look. So we are getting a little closer to the top here. As I said, we're going to start, I think we're going to start bypassing some floors here, or there won't be a lot on them. So maybe bypassing isn't the right word, but there just won't be a lot to explore with them. Got a little campfire right here. That's kind of a cool setup. I guess before... we're not really supposed to go that way. We are supposed to go in this way. That's fine. We'll just do that then. Here, let me close that door. Okay. I mean, there's always going to be a zombie dropping from the ceiling. That's just the way it works. Whether you're talking about Dishong or just this game in general, that's kind of how the devs have essentially built a lot of these. A lot of these POIs. They love their good old-fashioned ceiling drop. They like their drop Zeds, which, I mean, I get it. It's a good scare. It's a good gimmick. I like it too. I don't think we're carrying any of this stuff, so I'm going to pass on that for now. Okay, how you guys doing? My only real complaint, if I may, at this point with the machete, aside from not really enjoying some of the swings, it really just kind of comes down to that swing. It's not as good a weapon in terms of hitting multiple zombies at once. It's not as good as some other weapons that way. Like the sledgehammer is kind of the king of that, right? Sledgehammer's just kind of the thing that if you want to hit multiple zombies, the sledgehammer is where you go. I mean, it really is. You can hit multiples with the machete, of course. It's not as good at it. It's really not. It's still effective, don't get me wrong. I mean, it just made really super short work of all those zombies right there. I mean, obviously it did. I mean, you saw the way it just cut through all of them. It's just the swings are not maybe what I would hope they would be. And there probably is good reason for that. It might be a little too powerful if you let it have more of an AoE attack versus the kind of slightly more single target it is. I'll just go ahead and read this one here. I know I've been trying not to do that. I don't really care. It's fine. I think we've done that one before anyway. Those are just the little side ones anyway. They don't matter all that much. So I'm good with doing that. Well, I was going to try and get that sneak attack for 5.5 times damage, but that's okay. I wasn't being very good about that there, so it's fine. So we'll just kind of keep running through here. Like I said, I think we will start getting to the point where the floors are a little smaller in terms of, you know, what it's going to take to run through them compared to what we've been doing. Not a lot, but a little bit. I mean, you saw the damage to the building earlier. That's basically what I'm talking about, is there's going to be some building missing. By the way, we are getting a little close here. Oh, messed up again. Messed up again. To evening. We're not quite there yet, but we are getting closer. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, that's one we had already completed. That is one we had already completed. So those sounds don't mean anything really. Okay, there's a big chunk of the building missing. There's a little light beam right there. It's interesting. I mean, I think it's supposed to be wind, but it looks like a light beam because of where it's kind of sitting. Okay. Hi, guys. Got another attorney's office here, it appears. Okay, I'm going to go for that big power attack to try and hit that guy. I was just not hitting him, though. All right, ammo pile. Oh, that is a great ammo pile right there. It really was. We'll go ahead and take that guy, too. I don't think we have any cloth on hand. I mean, we can easily go back and shred something so that we can make more duct tape. I'm not going to worry about it right now. If we find some cloth, then we'll just go ahead and do that. I mean, it's kind of like, I guess, there's no reason to be carrying that leather. I remember seeing that one yesterday, and I didn't drop it, and I was just kind of like, we'll get rid of it eventually. There was no real rush to that. Okay, how you doing? Let's maybe go... Oh, interesting. That's the door that we couldn't get into earlier. I mean, you can get into it, there's no ledge for it. That's interesting. This is all stone. And then bulletproof glass. Although, I thought I just saw that I could target something through there. Maybe not. I guess it just looked like I could. Oh no, I did. Alright, well, I destroyed the bag through there, which... I don't even know how that works, but, let's just hope there was nothing good in it. Here, I'll go ahead and try to stealth this guy just for the giggles. I mean, I have no stealth right now because of, you know, fire on the blade and all that jazz, but whatever. It is weird to me sometimes how stealth works. I mean, it seems like sometimes you're able to stealth in areas you shouldn't be able to, and other times you just can't. Okay, I need to be a little more careful here, so let's go ahead and move. Okay. Oh, that looked vicious. He was kind of in mid-fall, and he just got totally slashed across the throat. That's just... Ooh, buddy, I feel bad for you. Okay, let's make a duct tape. And then there's part of me that thinks maybe we should have a couple regular bandages just in case. So I'm going to make a couple of them. I don't think we're going to need them. And they're definitely there to be, I don't know, tossed or something, I guess. We're not really worried about it. Here, because I checked that one, go ahead and scrap it. So we did check this guy, right? We were in here. And I know, I left a trash can in there. Intentional. File cabinet. Speaking of Bob Brawler, I don't know, were we just talking about it? Was that yesterday, maybe? That was yesterday. It rang a bell upon seeing it, what can I say? Alright. So I think we're done with the 9th floor here. I think this is the 9th floor. Isn't this the 9th floor? I don't know, whatever. We're basically ready to go up a floor. That's going to be kind of, oh. Some extra loot right there is what that's going to kind of be. Excellent. Let me just put that there in case I fall. I mean, I intentionally used that there. I'm really disappointed that it wasn't something else. like splints. I mean, I guess what we could do... Here, this is stupid. Cloth, fragments, wood, and duct tape. Okay. So I need some cloth. I totally forgot that we had a broken arm. I'm not even joking about that. So what we'll do is, next time we find some cloth, we'll go ahead and make a splint. That way we can start healing up. So I think this is 10, 11, 12, and then a roof. So I don't think we'll finish today, but we'll push forward and we'll find a natural stopping point, I'm sure. That's super helpful right there. Very pleased to find that. Also, not displeased to find more duct tape. I don't know, I don't necessarily want to check all those cabinets. That one was fine. So this is definitely like the infirmary level of this building. Or at least the infirmary wing over here where we currently are. There's a good chance we'll even find a splint lying around in here. Steroids, I just, I don't know, I mean, I guess just for the running speed, just for the moment, like just kind of for some giggles or something? I don't know. We've got a ton of water here, so you know what? Sure, use it. Who cares? I mean, they're not going to last all... Well, they do last longer than I thought. Okay. I was thinking they were only like 5-minute ones or 2-minute ones or something. That's not terrible. That should take care of the water right there. And then if I don't find a splint right there... there's some cloth. Okay, I was going to say, if I don't find a splint or some cloth, we'll just take the curtain down. Problem solved. Just like that. Okay, so there we go. So, got a splint on that broken arm. Everything's looking pretty good now. Pretty good. Let's be careful as we walk out here. Okay. Ma'am. I'm actually really curious, now that I see that with the steroids, I really have, well, I have a question now. Question. You can make steroids. Interesting. I might want to remember that if I ever get around to my running speed build. Because that would be kind of handy to have additional movement speed. And I wonder too, is it possible to play with that running speed and get to the point where you can actually run faster than some of the vehicles? Cat, you look like you're falling asleep. I think I'm holding up your head. Although, not very well, because you're just kind of sliding down. Yep. Cat is asleep in my lap. That's how she rolls. She doesn't do this when it's, you know, summer. She only does it in winter. Fall, winter, that sort of thing. I know we're not supposed to go this way, but I'm curious. I just want to make sure we're not missing some loot back here is all. Okay. Didn't get the sneak damage on him, but that's fine. Like, I wonder, too, if you have enough movement speed and you take a bunch of points in stealth, can you get your movement speed while crouched up to, like, the equivalent of a regular running speed? Or anything approaching that? Because that would be fantastic. That would really change my perspective on a stealth build. Because, honestly, I don't really bother much with stealth anymore in this game. I don't know. I mean, stealth from a distance, yes, but stealth up close? I mean, there's obviously the added difficulty of getting up close, or the added, maybe not difficulty, the added danger of getting up close compared to just, you know, plinking away from stealth with a bow or something like that. I mean, that's obviously the better way to go in terms of safety, but it's not as satisfying as getting up close with a knife and, you know, stabbing a zombie in the face. There's something to be said for that, I think. I'm gonna see if I can make it over to here. Okay. Nothing over here. I just wanted to see. I'm a little concerned about falling, so I'm gonna put a block right there, just so I can traverse the area a little easier. How you doing? Okay. That door is locked, so that guy's gonna let himself out in a minute. We're right at zombie run o'clock, so let's go ahead and help him out before he starts running. Thank you. Just because I'm gonna put that block right there. I don't think anyone else is coming, but just feeling a little on edge right now. Okay, I already have that one. Sure, we'll take one more splint. I genuinely hope we don't need it. I don't feel confident enough to say we won't need it. I'm just hopeful that we won't need it. And we needed one for a long time. I would actually like the blood bags. Oh, shoot. What do we do? We're at the point where we can eat more food, so let's eat more food, and then here we'll go ahead and do a digestion. I know, it's kind of a waste of that guy, but it's fine. So here, we'll take the blood bags. You can have the empties. That's fine. That's fine. That works for me. Okay. Lots more medical stuff here. We already have those guys, so those are not new. We don't have room to take that one. Goodness. I mean, there's definitely stuff we can toss here. Sure, just read it. It doesn't really matter. We've already done that one before, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think we're collecting alcohol. I do kind of want the red dye, though. I kind of do. Won't lie to you. I kind of want the red dye. Blah, 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 blah. Here, just scrap that guy. That'll free up an inventory. Here, modify you. Big red hammer. I like that. Works for me. I don't know that we're going to keep that hammer and use it. I don't know. We can make more duct tape if we had more cloth. Lots of gunpowder and lots of gunpowder. Lots of plants and stuff. This was one of the things I was hoping we would find is this. But we need some cloth for that. We need some cloth for the aloe so we can make some more of these guys. Which means we also need to make inventory space for them. Oh, goodness. Goodness. I guess we could get rid of the murky water. We've got tons of that back at the base. Who cares? And I'm not inclined to go back and look for cloth. We'll find some more at some point. So we'll just keep pushing on here. I mean, I bet you we could get some cloth from this guy. Maybe not. Zombie around the clock, do you remember? So maybe what we'll do is we'll just give them some nice, easy breezy headshots. Okay. One of these days I'll remember that the zombies have weird pathing. Oh, there's the cloth I was looking for. Here, hold that, take that. And then I think we can make these guys, right? Bandage. We need more cloth, so here, let's get some more cloth. Bandage. And then we need some more cloth. That's going to be leather, so that doesn't do any good. Never mind. Wow, more. Goodness. Guess we'll take, actually use that. Oh, and then that gives us 2 more. Ah, crap. Okay, hold on. I need to think about this for a second. 1 cloth, so we can do that. And then that'll let us do a duct tape. And then that doesn't solve the problem because we still need more cloth. All right, here, let's see if there's a cloth couch over here, not a leather couch. It's a leather couch. And we're going to go upstairs, so I need to decide what I want to drop. Okay. Scrap those guys. Don't want to scrap that, don't want to scrap that, because that has some mods on it. Guess we could get rid of the sham. That's kind of the thing I'm maybe least concerned about. Well, I suppose I could do... Here, let's do this. Here, let's eat these guys, because I don't think we can make any recipes with them. Oh, we can do the gumbo. Well, I already decided that we're eating them. Too late. Nice try. Too late. Here, take both of those. Let's go. And I know, we're going to just run out of space when we get to the very top and have all of the loot. And I'm going to be doing this all over again and probably going to drop some food stuff, but whatever. It's fine. I think at this point we should probably call it good. Now that I'm looking at floor 12 here. Yep. We're going to call it good on floor 12. So we will pick up on the next one as we make our way through Dishong Tower and try not to die, because, yeah, that's how this place is. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.